for questions. Are there any questions? Leader of the Opposition.
Thank you, Mr. President. My question without notice is to the Leader of the Government, the Minister for Resources, Energy, Utilities and Minister for the Arts, in his own ministerial capacity and as representing the Treasurer and in his role as Leader of the Government in this place. Given the benefit-cost ratio discount rate applied to the Powerhouse Museum move is 6.88% rather than the usual Treasury 7%, will you confirm that the Powerhouse move was the only infrastructure project in New South Wales assessed by your government using the 6.88 figure?
I thank the Honourable Adam Searle for his question. As a matter of fact, it follows on from a question that he asked yesterday in question time and then a follow-up question as well, which I had been intending to respond to as a supplementary answer at the end of question time, but instead, with his concurrence, I'll respond to that now because it is essentially the same issue. And as I foreshadowed yesterday to the House, this was a matter which I wouldn't be able to respond straight away about because at the end of the day, as honourable members I'm sure are aware, business case summaries that appear on the web are prepared by Infrastructure New South Wales, and it's of course on Infrastructure New South Wales' website. And they prepare the summary based on the work that's in the business case. So we've checked with Infrastructure New South Wales, and I am advised that there was an error in the heading of Table 1 of the final business case summary on the Powerhouse Museum in Western Sydney, published on the iNew South Wales website. The correct figure should be 7% discount rate rather than the printed 6.88% discount rate in the heading.
You weren't going to correct it until
this error has been corrected. This error has been corrected, and the document republished on the Infrastructure New South Wales website, I'm advised this morning. The costs and benefits figures contained within Table 1 are correct and are completely in line with all Treasury guidelines. There has been no cost-benefit analysis performed using 6.88% as a discount rate. The New South Wales Treasury Guide to Cost-Benefit Analysis, TPP 1703, recommends using a real discount rate of 7% in the cost-benefit analysis, with sensitivity tests on the use of 3% and 10%. These are the rates and values used in the development of the business case. Now, I think, just relating principally to the second question that I was asked by you yesterday, I should therefore note that the cost-benefit ratio for the selected option within the business case is still above 1 because it was specifically 1.02 as shown in the business case summary, because the discount rate of 7% was used. There's no need to adjust that figure. The 1.02% was always based on 7%.
The Leader of the Opposition on a supplementary.
Thank you, Mr. President. Could the Minister elucidate on that part of his answer where he talked about the one error he's identified in the business case summary and inform the House whether there were any other errors in the business case summary as published?
Well, in terms of the latter, I have received no advice that there were other errors. Financial appraisals differ from economic appraisals in the scope of their investigation, the range of impacts analysed and the methodology used. In general, a financial appraisal is more relevant to commercial proposals, while an economic appraisal is more relevant to the state budget-funded proposals. The requirements of the particular guidelines that I referred to before require two specific kinds of analysis to be performed. Economic and financial analysis, each prescribed by Treasury guidelines, and utilise different discount rates. This was where the confusion arose. The economic analysis rates are set as part of New South Wales Treasury Guide to Cost-Benefit Analysis, and the prescribed 7% rate was used to calculate the values shown in Table 1 within the business case summary. The economic analysis is used to define the BCR value. The financial analysis is guided by Treasury guidelines for financial appraisal. Methodology to set the discount rate is defined, but the actual discount rate is to be calculated in the context of the specific project and a rationale for its value provided in the business case. This process was followed and the financial analysis discount rate was set at 6.88%. And that's where the financial analysis is used to calculate the net present value of the project from the perspective of the entity undertaking the investment. A drafting error caused the financial analysis discount rate to be used as a label at the top of the cost benefits table rather than the correct economic analysis rate in the business case summary.
Thank you.